Welcome to the deep dive. Imagine a planet that hasn't just survived, but actually thrived for, well, thousands of years in some really tough climates, helping whole communities. Today, we're digging into that plant, the incredible Baobab. People often call it the tree of life. Our mission here is to sift through the research, find out what's what, and really unearth its relevance for your wellness journey today.
It really is amazing how resilient this tree is. I mean, baobabs can grow nearly 100 feet tall, and they live for centuries, literally adapting to these incredibly harsh spots across Africa, Arabia, Australia, Madagascar, especially in West Africa, like Nigeria. You'll hear it called kuka up north, or maybe igiosi among Yoruba speakers. It just shows how deeply rooted it is culturally.
Okay, but before we get any deeper, just a really crucial note for everyone listening. Everything we talk about today, it's strictly for informational purposes. We aren't doctors or health practitioners, so please always double check info and definitely talk to your own doctor for any personal health advice. Okay.
Absolutely the essential point. So, right, why tree of life? Well, a huge part of that is its nutritional profile. It's just astounding, really. Research shows the pulp, the leaves, even the seeds, they're absolutely packed with essential vitamins and minerals. We're talking vitamin C, potassium, magnesium, iron, zinc, calcium, B6, niacin. It's quite the list.
Yeah.
And what's really important here is, well, our bodies can't make or store a lot of these essential vitamins. We have to get them from food. Just think 2 tablespoons, about 20 grams of baobab powder can give you almost 60% of your daily vitamin C. That's significant.
Wow. Yeah, looking at that list, it is pretty impressive. But okay, beyond just the raw numbers, the vitamins and minerals, what are the sort of tangible health benefits? Where does all that fiber and, those antioxidants really start working their magic?
Yeah, that's where it gets really interesting. One major benefit, and studies point to this, is how baobab can help regulate blood sugar. Its high fiber content seems to reduce the amount of rapidly digested starch. Basically, it slows down how quickly your blood sugar spikes after you eat. Some research even hints it might decrease the insulin needed to transport sugar. That's quite something.
So not just slowing down the sugar rush, but potentially making our bodies handle sugar more efficiently. That sounds powerful. What about inflammation? I know antioxidants usually play a role there.
Exactly. And speaking of powerful components, baobab is super rich in antioxidants and polyphenols. These are the compounds that protect your cells from oxidative damage. It's a key driver of inflammation. Now, a lot of the specific research on this anti-inflammatory effect is in animal studies right now, but the results do suggest a strong potential for reducing those inflammation markers.
That makes a lot of sense, especially with such a rich nutrient base. And then thinking about that fiber again, how does that play into digestive health that's so key for overall wellness?
Oh, definitely. If we connect the dots, baobab's really substantial fiber content. I mean, up to 18% of your daily need in just 1 tablespoon of powder is vital for your gut. It acts as a prebiotic.
Ah, so it feeds the good bacteria.
Precisely. It nourishes the beneficial bacteria in your gut. This can help with things like constipation, and there's even some thought it might help protect against conditions like intestinal ulcers. And that high fiber, it loops back into weight management too. Studies show baobab can help you feel fuller, maybe curb cravings.
How does it do that?
Well, it basically slows down how quickly your stomach empties. So you feel satisfied for longer, potentially eating less overall.
It's genuinely amazing how versatile one plant can be, right? Offering all these benefits. And it's not just some powder you add to things. Almost every part of the tree gets used, doesn't it? Like the leaves. They're famous in that Nigerian mayan kuka soup.
Exactly. And the fruit itself has this really interesting taste tart. Tangy, a little sweet, makes it super versatile. You can add it to cereals, smoothies, baked goods, or honestly, just mix it into water.
Okay, are there any downsides or things to keep in mind?
Good question. Worth touching on a couple of, let's call them considerations. Research shows baobab does have some anti-nutrients like phytates, but generally the amounts are pretty low, likely not a concern if you're eating a balanced diet.
Okay.
Also, the oil has certain fatty acids, but processing tends to reduce those significantly. And finally, there just isn't a lot of research yet on its effects for pregnant or breastfeeding women. So moderation and, again, talking to your doctor is the best advice there.
Right. So putting it all together for you listening, baobab really does stand out, doesn't it? It's nutrient-dense, it's incredibly versatile, and it offers some pretty compelling potential benefits, from helping manage blood sugar to supporting your digestive health and maybe even more.
It really makes you pause and think, what can we actually learn from a tree that has sustained people for literally centuries, thriving in places where not much else can? Maybe Maybe it's a reminder to look towards nature's kind of ancient wisdom for modern wellness ideas, and just to consider how these diverse, nutrient-rich plants might really empower your own health journey.